You're not seeing wrong. She's gone vertical. This could be a new thing. I haven't decided yet, but she's gone vertical, guys. I don't know. I can't see the writing too well this way. Everybody, excuse me. Everybody pop your live chat on if I can get it to work. Chat. Okay, we don't want that. We want... Oh, it's not letting me do... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Everybody pop your all messages on. This is how the whole thing has changed. Excuse me. Hi Sam. Hi Luana. Beautiful Elaine. Hi Yvonne. You're not seeing wrong. She's gone vertical. It's a bit sad because you can't see all the yarn now, which is truly sad. But it seems to be wanting me to go vertical. Every time I try and do it the other way, it swaps over. It drives me nuts. So here we are doing vertical. Problem is, I can't see the writing very well. So before, when I was going like this, now I'm going to go... Excuse me. Hi, Barbara. Lovely to have you here. We've gone vertical, guys. We've gone vertical. You know, YouTube's been asking me for so long to go vertical. Your camera looks too high. It's just the way it is, hun. I can drop it a little bit, but it's not, it doesn't do anything for me. It just shows you my stomach and my book, and I don't want that. Let's bring it up a bit. I don't want you to see my tummy. Excuse me, she says. Oh, hang on. Here we go. That's not too bad. We're getting there. Oh, that's it. That's as far as it goes now. We might have to sort something out here after the new year. I might have to get like a little small stand here on the table. It'll drop the camera a lot more and it won't be so high up there. Maybe I should just sit up there for the night. I mean for the day, because it's a day here. Hi, Green Butterfly. Hi, Middle Earthians. Hello, everyone. Oh, I just dropped the angel. Excuse me. You know why? Because when I adjusted the camera, I kind of didn't adjust the room properly, and I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to work the room out a little bit more. But you know, this is like the second trial. The first trial was an accident because I couldn't stop it. But this is a better trial. Now, the next time we do vertical, it will get even better. In the meantime, my name is Mary, and this is Wow Crochet Designs, and we are here to talk about our normal weekly live that we usually talk about. And I am going to have a drink. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, Green Butterfly. Water time. The only bonus with vertical is that you can see the Christmas decos that I put up. That's about the only bonus. The other thing is I'm struggling, really struggling to read that writing. I wonder if there's a settings here that can change the size of the writing to make it good for old people. I mean, for people over 29. People over 29. All right, so moving right along, guys. We've had a very interesting week this week. Look, the whole thing was chaotic, but I did manage to get a few things up, and I have to tell you, when I created the angel, and we'll talk about that in a minute, I was so angry with myself that I didn't put a Glad wrap or a plastic wrap on my blocking mat. And the discoloration from the blocking mat went on my angel's wings. Was I furious? But here's the angel. Ta-da! As there she is. Now, the other thing I made a mistake with, I didn't have the proper shape. This is the wrong shape. Her shape should be more of a slender shape from the shoulders down, and then just go like, it should look like that, where it's got like a point up the top. It shouldn't look wide like this. But I used a glass because I didn't have anything. And now I know better. But have a look at the marks that the blocking mat has done to the angel. See the black marks? I don't know if you can see blue marks and black marks here. That was the blocking mat. So these are just slightly sewn on, and I'm going to remove them and replace them with another two exactly the same, just not with the stains and marks all over them. I'm so annoyed, but there you go. So the angel is complete, and in the part one of the tutorial, which went up yesterday, I give you the option to make your rows an extra 2 or 3 rows longer, so yours will be longer. And then in part 2 we're going to be popping 2 rounds of border round, so it's not the end of it. There'll be 2 rounds of the border rounds. As you can see, they're totally different than the rest of the pattern. So that's gone up. And I wanted to, in part 2, I was trying to show you the star and everything starched, but I couldn't do it because the star hadn't dried in time. But now it's dried in time. Check it out. Look how starched. I love that starch. Sam, if you're still on, honey, oh my gosh. If you are still on, darling, that starch works wonders. I went to Spotlight to get it. Now, this is not as good as the Angel, and I have a funny feeling it's because it is a 10 ply or a 4 weight, and also it's because it's that kind of soft material, but it's still quite starched. And to be fair, and I really haven't checked any of these messages. Let me go back before I continue. Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. Fluffy, hi Fluffs, lovely to have you here, darling. Am I correct in saying the pattern is ready? Not yet, Elaine. Hello, Elaine, by the way. It is ready, but it's not. Just let me, I've got to get some more details looked over, and then I'll pop it up on my website, and then we'll start it on the channel. All right. So once we have it up on the website, you guys can go and purchase it before it even goes up on the channel. But I will tell you guys when that's going to happen. You're not going to miss out. You are my first point of call here at YouTube. Is my first point of call because this is where it all started. This is where I started here. Well, no, that's not true. I started when I was 5 years old, which was like, 2,000 years ago. But this is pretty much where I started teaching and creating to you here at YouTube. I did do some outside. That was just through family and friends, people I knew, but it was more here is where I all started. Okay, so it's coming. I will let you know, Elaine, we'll get a separate video vlog specifically on that cardigan. You will not miss out on it, yeah? So keep that in mind, yeah? And there'll be a special deal for 24 hours, so keep in mind, I might even hold it out to 48 hours, yeah? So you get it on a special deal for the first few days. I don't know if I will be able to find cotton 2 ply or 4 ply. Any other suggestions? Well, I did the Angel. That is the very, very light 2 weight. Let me bring the Christmas tree down. I don't know how it's going to make, I don't want to bring it down, but if I show you on the tree, it still needs a little bit more length, only because I did this and I shouldn't have. I should have done the point. If I did the point, this would be longer, believe it or not. Yeah, middle. So let's have a quick look. Pop her up there. It looks like she's really tiny anyway. You could get away with a light 3 weight using this. The rest of it will be bigger, like all of this will come across real bigger. But it's up to you guys. If you want to use whatever textured yarn you have, that's fine. This one here is a 4 weight or a 10 ply, so you can use that middle for that if you wanted to. Sam says, still here, isn't it great? Isn't it great? Yeah, I'm glad you're still here. That's fantastic. Oh, you mean this? Isn't this great? Yes, it's fantastic. I love it so much. I showed everyone how to use it. You could water it down. Not yet. You won't see it till Monday because I used it in part 2 of the tutorial. You guys only got part 1. And part 1 is creating the head, the top bit around the neck, the hands that go up in the air like that. And then it's the dress. And then I send you off on your own and you complete the rest of the dress. Part 2 will be putting 2 rounds of border round on the base of the dress, making the wings and starching this. The wings are starched separately and then attached later at the back. And this was starched. I starched all of them at the same time. So you guys get to see that starching. Now, if you add a little bit of water, it'll be more flexible. But I wanted mine to be really dense. So I didn't add any water. I just put it straight in, and I think I should have put a little bit more. I remember putting a bit more in when I put this in because it absorbs it up. So it really needs to have a lot of it in there, yeah? Hi, Catherine. Lovely to have you here. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. It's fantastic. Carmen. Hi, Carmen. Lovely to have you here. Middle says, I might do the star for sure, but I do want to do the angel as well. I just don't know if it would be too big if I did it. If you did it in 10 ply, it would be relatively large. Look what it looks like on my hand, right? That's a 2 weight, and that's my hand. I have a relatively wide hand, you know. So that's my hand. That's not even the thumb. bring the thumb in, and that's just the hand. So it's the size of your hand. Put your hand up to you. That's the size on the width of your hand. All right. Now, the same thing for the whole body. I'd probably give it about, put your 4 fingers together there, 4 fingers together there, and it's a little bit shorter. You wanted to do is a bit longer. So that will be the size of yours. I'm trying to give you I don't know if I've got a measuring tape in here. I probably have, but it's all bandaged up or packed away, and I'd have to unpack it. But that's pretty much it's a small size. If you wanted to do it larger, take the risk with the 10-ply or the 4-weight. See how you go. I would suggest doing it even a little bit 1 weight smaller than a 4-weight. So heads up there, yeah. You could always use that angel as a toilet roll cover. That's a good idea, Mary. Well, we were supposed to do a toilet roll cover, actually, but it wasn't supposed to be like that. And I bought the yarn for it too, the beautiful yarn that my auntie made our toilet roll cover for us once in that yarn. But she did it in knitting, but it doesn't matter. We could crochet ours, but we might do one on the channel, yeah, for sure. That's clever. Yeah, you could do that. You could. That's funny. Toilet roll cover. There you go, Middle. You can make one and use it in your bathroom. Make it in the big. Has to be bigger than 10-ply though, I think. Or 4-weight. I'll try to find 3-weight for the angel. Haven't I given you lightweight cotton before? Oh, you used it for your shawl. Yeah, you could have used that. You might have been able to get away with that. Well, you did it. Surprise. Although 4-weight might work for my tree. Look, try the 4-weight, Middle. See how you go. If you find after it's starched that it's no good for your tree, keep it up on as a little decoration somewhere during Christmas. But I would take the risk in trying it in your 4-weight. You've got nothing to lose. Just a little bit of time doing it. Now, I have to be fair. It took me forever because I kept messing up the count between each round. I kept putting 1, 2, and then I did 3, and then I did back to 2, and then went back to 3. Then I said, why does it look crooked? What did I do wrong? So I had to this was before you guys even saw it. And I had to look at it and I thought, oh my gosh, there's 1 row with 2, there's 2 rows with 3s. What have I done? So it doesn't affect you because you didn't see it, because I said just this row here, repeat it for however many rows that I said. I think I said 2 or 4 for the larger size if you want your dress longer. Okay, don't quote me on that. Check the tutorial out, because I record what I do, and you all know this. I record in the mornings, and I stop recording around 1 or 2 because the sunlight in the house gets really bad. And I record every morning for the last 4 or 5 mornings, and I do a little bit of each. So if I say to you, head off on your own and do 2 rounds of this, instead of doing 2 rounds of that, which is going to waste my morning time, I push it out the way and I start recording the pet bed. I'm looking at it because it's over there. I was supposed to bring it over here before the live. I can pick it up in a minute. We're only having a sneak peek. I'm not going to do it. Forget it. She's just talking to herself here, guys, making up her own mind, arguing with herself. So there you go. Well, you did, yes, although, yes. Good idea, it says Middle. Yes, it's a terrific idea. But to be fair, I can't sit this on there because it was supposed to be more pointed and not round like this, which would have been if I starched it using, and this is what I mean by using, I used a glass which was round. You need something that looks like that, something that's got like a point, more of a point rather than a round. Like I had a big round glass. When you see part 2, you'll see the glass. And in fact, I even say in the glass, if you have something smaller, use that. Try that again. I even say in the tutorial, if you have something smaller, use that. But I really should not have even used the glass. I should have used something that looked like a triangle. So the dress sits down like a triangle, so it has a point. Because it not only affected the texture of this, but also where I was going to put the wings. The wings should be down lower. The wings should be a little tiny bit lower. And they would have been, because these little notches on the wings were supposed to go into the little spaces of the dress. And you hear me say that in the tutorial where I'm attaching the wings to the dress, that it should go in there, and it wasn't fitting in. because it was pushed up and I can't get it to go down. Anyway, these are little things you learn along the way. I don't usually like to do things like that consist of some sort of amigurumi. I do like to do things like this that are flat. Clothing is more my expertise, if you want to think about it. Blankets, pillows. You know, I was a cushion fanatic before I started on YouTube. Everything I made were cushions, to the extent where I did a design and picture on a cushion as well that didn't consist of corner to corner. It consisted of tight, thin stitches with a light 2/8 thread and a very, very small 1.2 something, whatever it was, 1.5 millimeter hook. And the cushions were big, but the yarn itself was so thin that you had to fit a certain amount of stitches in to fit it, but you could put a whole picture in using thinner yarn. When you use thicker yarn, it's hard to see the visual of the picture. And unless you do Grafgans, it's quiver when I say that word. Unless you do Grafgans, that's hard to explain. But there you go. Anyway, the star is done, and instead of putting the angel on the tree, I'm going to attach the star. It looks really big from here. When you get close up, it's not too big. I mean, it's big. It is big. I should have used a smaller one. Maybe I might do it in a smaller thread, like a light 3/8 thread, redo it. I might do that. I might just do one on the couch at night, sitting there quietly, make another one of these in a light 3/8 and attach them to my small tree. This is good for your big tree, you know. It fits your large tree, yeah. But for the small tree, I think a smaller star would suffice. But anyway, moving right along. She's talking. Let's have a drink first before we start checking the chat. Cheers. Talking way too much. Slight headache this morning, guys. Slight headache. I don't know why. You can probably see it. I've got these frown lines here. That's usually meaning like that. I've got a bit of a headache. It's sinus, guys. It's sinus. Okay, what have I done? Redecorating, recording again soon, but like, yes. Thank you, Middle. To avoid using my kitchen. Yes, thanks, Middle. A funnel might work. Okay, a funnel might work. A funnel. Yes, actually, you're right. And what you do is you glad wrap the funnel. Thank you, Sam. I wished I'd thought about that sooner. I've got a massive funnel as well, and I got 3 or 4 different sizes, so I could have used any one of those. I was annoyed with myself because after I had done it, I thought, what else could I have used? I could have used anything, like even an unusual looking bottle. I could have used anything, so I was really annoyed with myself, but it's done now. I'm not going to worry about making another one. I'd rather make the star. I have a little crystal that has a point on it. That might work. It might work, but you also need height as well. So if it's only a tiny thing like that and it sits off the table, you need height so the dress stays nice and straight, yeah? But I like the idea of a funnel. You could use that star under your little tree. Under the little tree? Under? Or you mean on top? Under? Oh, I see. Under the tree as a... Oh, I see, like almost like a doily kind of thing. Yeah, I could do that. You could do that. This is very big. I probably wouldn't use this in here. I would use it on the larger tree, to be fair. You know, the big one that you have in your lounge rooms. You know, ours is going up tonight. We've been very long. We've waited too long to put it up, but ours is definitely going up tonight. As a mat, cute. Yeah, as a little doily mat kind of thing. I don't think it's starched well. It's possible I didn't put enough starch in it. I had a lot of starch in the other stuff, but I think it's the cotton that starches well. This kind of acrylic doesn't starch very well. Not a normal acrylic might, but this stuff here is the fluffy. If you look carefully, you can still see the fluff on it. See the fluff? It was a fuzzy, soft acrylic. If you're going to use an acrylic for the star, make it a coarse one, like a hard one. The ones that you say to yourself, oh gosh, I can't wear this. It's way too coarse. It makes me itchy. That's the best one to use. That doesn't fluff as much. I mean, look at this. It's all fluff. Even after I was very careful with it, it fluffed. But, you know, it's part of it all. You try it all, don't you? This is really clear like this, isn't it, the camera in the vertical? Can you see clear? Is it my imagination or is it so much clearer? The sad thing about clear is you can see more wrinkles. More scars. I have scars on my chin and my face. You can. I'm going to have to start doing full makeovers before the live now. What? I don't like this clear look. But anyway, moving right along. I took everyone's advice. I fudged the nose of the rustic snowman. Very happy for you. Water time. Thanks, Green. I'm going to have some water. Cheers. It's a tall crystal, well sort of. That's all right as long as it works. As a matte cute, yes. And Fluffy says yes, 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 yes. All right, so moving right along, you got, after all that, you got the star last week and you got part one of this guy last week, or girl, I should say. She's really girly, yeah? There's not many male angels. There is, but, you know, not for real. Not the pretty ones. I mean, come on, we girls are prettier. Us girls are very pretty. She says that she can't even look at the camera. Part one of the, I'm so naughty. Part one of the angel has been uploaded Friday. Part two is recorded and complete. I just need to edit it. So that'll be ready for Monday's upload, which is very exciting. And get this, all of the pet bed, are you ready? Middle, not middle, green. Are you ready, green? All of the pet bed has been complete, using the color combination that you chose during one of our live antics. Now, that's another reason I haven't been doing live antics, guys, because we're so far behind with live antics. It's going to carry on to next year, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't matter because over the next few weeks, next year is going to be over anyway. Don't you love it? It's come up so fast, hasn't it? But Green Butterfly, the pet bed is complete. Now that's coming up. It's definitely complete. Everything's done, recorded, edited, the works. It's sitting on the editing package ready to upload. I do want to get the part two of the angel out on Monday, so you won't see the pet bed till Tuesday, but very exciting. It is done. I was going to go and show you, but I don't think I will now. I want to surprise you. There was one thing I did want to add to it, which I may still do because I'm not really happy with the front of it. So I'm going to change it a little bit. Or not really change it, just add something to make it look cute, I think. Yeah. You have been busy behind the scenes. I have, Fluffs. I've been so busy. And not only that, I'm in the middle of a commissioned project as well. So this is probably why the Christmas gear has been taken a long time. Now, heads up, let me talk about this week. I hadn't even finished writing it out. Angel Part 2 is on Monday. Pet Bed is on Tuesday. Thursday is, I haven't thought about, and Friday I haven't thought about. One of those days we'll have another video vlog just explaining the next two Christmas items. But I'm going to have to be quick because after this week, it's the Christmas week. So really, we only have the rest of this week. Maybe I won't do the video vlog. I might just leave it and talk about it once it comes up. But, get this, guys. Check it out. Can you see that the right way? Please tell me that's the right way. 10 days till Christmas. It looks like it's opposite now, doesn't it? Does it look wrong? It looks wrong. Someone tell me whether it looks right or wrong. To me, it looks wrong. What? It's backwards again. Can you believe this? And I'll tell you why. Because my camera is backwards. For me to see the chat, I have to turn it around. Otherwise, I can't see the chat. Skippy's in the house, Fluffs. She's in the house. Or he. I think Skippy was a boy, wasn't he? He was a boy. All right. So, yes, time flies when you're having fun. Yes, yes, yes. I researched and, hang on. I researched and think I forgot a good, I found, see, I can't read now. I need to put my glasses on a minute. I found a good 3-weight cotton for the angel. Already know what 4-weight I'll be using. Okay, got you. Backwards again, thank you. Yes, I got it. I think it's 12 days. Is it? No, what's today's date? Isn't today the 14th? Is today the 14th, everyone? It means it's 10. Oh, it's 11 days. Is today the 14th? Someone tell me what day it is? What a time. Cheers. Someone tell me the date. You know why? Because I tell you what, it's the 13th for you. Oh, I see. Today's Saturday, the 14th for us here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm forgetting that we all have different dates. Well, excuse me. But you know, there will be no live. It's 13th here. Forgot you had a day ahead. Yes, we are a day ahead. But I tell you what, on the 14th, let's try that again. On the 25th of December, which is Christmas Day, there will be no live. My Christmas Day is packed solid. So many people coming and going, in and out, up and down, starts from the morning onwards, and it's chaos. So even with us, we're running around as well, trying to get food ready. Skippy's in the house. I don't like cooking. Look, people think when I make these nice things that I like cooking. I seriously do not like cooking. I thought if I was ever rich, I would hire a chef to live in my house and just cook for me when I needed it. I wouldn't get a fancy car or a fancy house. I would have a full-time chef in the house so he can cook or she can cook for me, or it doesn't matter who it is. I don't care. I don't care your age, your gender, anything. I don't care. You can cook for me. I'd be happy for that. Well, they don't even have to live here. They can just come on the 3 meals of the day and on the snack times, which is every hour on the hour. No, it's not. I'm a good girl now. I'm a good girl. Water time. Let's have a drink of water. It's a bit of a delayed reaction for me there, but I'm going to have another one. It's the second one, yeah. All right. So, yes, it's the 14th here. So it's 10 days for us here in Melbourne, Australia. Same for my live, yes. That's what I use my oldest son for the cooking. Oh, I love that, Fluffs. I love that. Cooking is the best part of Christmas. Well, to be fair, you know what it is? It's not that I don't like cooking during Christmas. I don't like cooking in general. It's not much to do. It's nothing to do with Christmas at all. I'm really not a good cook. And I can't bake cakes. I've done them in the past and they fail. So instead I decide doing main meals, like big main meals, like major pasta dishes or rice dishes. Like I'll do a meal, yeah? You can't cook. Oh, middle. You and me both. Not in the 40-degree heat. Hate cooking. That's right, Fluffs. Around here, Elaine, it's 35, 40 degrees around that time. Nobody wants to stand over a stove cooking. Apparently, I heard a rumour that this weekend South Australia might get between 40s and even close to 50 degrees Celsius. That's not even physically possible to stay outside. You would have to literally just stay indoors. You'd have to order for 2 days, make sure there's plenty of food in your house, and don't leave the house. That is a rumor. I don't know if it's true. They did say in the 40s, but they were saying even close to 50 degrees Celsius. We're talking here, not Fahrenheit, Celsius, yeah? It is true, is it? Oh, that's scary. It is so scary, Fluffs. I've never lived in a house that's wheelchair accessible, so cooking was one thing I never got to learn. Okay, so that's one of those things that could be something you could think about in the future when you get wheelchair accessible house, yeah? I'm staying in for 2 days. Absolutely, I agree. I do like helping with baking, yep. Oh, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit here. Oh, is it? I don't know what that is in Celsius. I don't know the difference, Elaine. But here, during summer, during Christmas, we could have like a really cold day, or we could have one of those days where it's so hot, there's no way you want to be opening up or turning on your stove or your oven. A lot of people just do barbecues outside, and then sometimes we have a thing called total fire ban, so we can't even do that. We can't light fires out the back. So, yeah, it's a real tricky thing. We finally warmed up here at 2 degrees off 40. Oh, yeah, okay, I get you. You get the extreme cold during your winter. We get the extreme heat during our summer. There's no balance. It really annoys me. No, I tell a lie. I tell a lie. The past 2 weeks here in Melbourne, it's been perfect. I've walked every day before dinner, and it's like walking in a 25-degree heat or 23-degree heat. So Celsius, that is. So it's been perfect. The weather hasn't been windy where you can't walk in that weather and your hair's all over the place. You can't see. Hasn't been raining. It's just been absolutely perfect. It might have rained in between times, but I didn't see it and I didn't feel it, so it was perfect. There you go. Margaret, hi Margaret. Please let me know if you want to see some more yarn, Margaret. In the meantime, guys, moving right along, what's happening this week? The Angel Part 2 pet bed is complete, and there will be no live on Wednesday. What? What is going on? I can't make a live this Wednesday, guys. There's an appointment I have to keep. Happens annually around this time. It's one of those appointments I can't miss, so I'm going to have to miss the live this Wednesday. Now, I'm going to put this to you. Would you like, and you guys are here on the live, so you can tell me, would you like to see a live on one of the other days, like Thursday or Friday, since I haven't planned it yet? Or would you like to just wait and leave it till Saturday morning, like today week? All right. To me, I'm happy to just wait till Saturday to do the live. Yeah. But it's up to you guys. You are the ones who are watching. It'll be the same live time from Wednesdays, 4 p.m. on a Thursday or Friday of this week only. Or we will just do a Saturday morning live and we'll leave it like that. I'm going to leave the ball in your court. You tell me whether you want a Thursday or a Friday live or just wait till Saturday. Fluffy's saying yes. Fluffy, what are you saying yes to? Just wait till Saturday? Middle saying no. I only attend Saturday because of time change. All right, Elaine. So at this stage, I'm leaving it till Saturday unless I get popular by popular demand. What people want to see at the end of the day. It's what people want to see. I can only, I can't do any other days. Yes. No, do extra live. You want an extra live, do you? Well, Fluffs, you're the only one saying it. I need to get more of a response. You know what? If you're watching our live after the live, you can leave a comment in the comment section down below after the live. If you want to see another one during the week this week, sadly, I can't make Wednesday. You know what? It really annoys me about Wednesdays because every time I go to do something, they always want it done on a Wednesday, whether it's a doctor's appointment, dentist, foot guy, whoever it is, they always want it done on a Wednesday. It's like, do you not have any other days available the whole week? And my own doctor only gets me in either Wednesday or Friday. I try to get in Friday, booked out solid, has to be Wednesday. And it's so annoying. You know, too bad if I'm sick on Monday and Tuesday. All right. I will try and day this. I will try any day, sorry. So I can't read now. This time of day is great for me, says Carmen. All right. Unless you do it on a Monday, which is your Tuesday, I can't do that either because I'm too busy during the week, early part of the week. The early part of the week is the recording part of the week. Later in the week, I think the builders tend to spend more time being loud. Now, I was lucky yesterday. The people who came to do building next door were working on the water piping on the end of the street. Not the end of the street, the end of the driveway here. So I couldn't hear much. All the trucks were at the back, way at the back. So I couldn't hear anything. I was able to record for 2 days with no noise. So I was very excited, which meant I was able to get part of the pet bed done. The other part was with the noisy recording last week. So there you go. I can't judge what those neighbours are doing. He did say 2 or 3 months. We're down to a month and a half now. So he's got a month and a half left of major noise. Now, the major noise is just the outside. I've noticed that the outside's mainly is almost complete. He should be only doing internal work now inside the houses or the units. So fingers crossed that it won't be as much noise. And he has really stopped my recording the last half of the year, and I was really annoyed about that. That's my problem, not yours, but I just wanted to talk about it with someone and I wanted to whinge and I wanted to complain, and you're here and I'm talking. She's such a Suki Lala. All right, so look, let's just leave it till Saturday at this stage. I will put a little tiny statement up on my community board post, and I'll see what people want. If I'm not getting any response from there, I won't put it on Facebook and Instagram because that can be confused for their lives. Now, I can't do a live on Facebook. I've tried doing it through the business page, and it always comes through to my private page. So only my family are watching. So I would like to do a live on Instagram coming up over the next week or so. Anyway, maybe I'll do a Thursday or a Friday on Instagram, because I haven't done one for a very long time on Instagram. Won't be as long as YouTube, and I can't judge Instagram because it does its own thing. Like whenever I go on a live, it just goes nuts. That's hard to live. Hang on. Whoa. Saturday. Okay, can we talk tailor sweater? Look, you keep calling it tailor sweater. It's not a tailor sweater. It is. It's been named. What's it been named, everyone? The Groovy Threads cardigan. Okay, you want to call it the tailor sweater, you can call it the tailor sweater, but we are going to be creating the Groovy Threads cardigan. Now, it was supposed to be uploaded this Thursday that just passed. I think I promised it for Thursday. Now, I couldn't get it uploaded at all this Thursday because it wasn't completely... I have to be careful, because if the sizing is not complete, if it's not looked at and really checked, it would be wrong for you guys. Now, I think it'll be okay, because a lot of it can be worked on your own size during the tutorial, okay? And I give you options on the pattern if you want to work on your own size. The only problem with working in your own size is I can't judge your front panels. So I can only give you the measurements for extra small, small, medium, large, and, all the way up to 5 extra large, right? I can only give you the sizes for that, for your front panels. I can't judge your front panels when it comes to you working out your own size. So I will only give you, on my written pattern, you will only see the sizes from extra small to 5 extra large. If you wanted to work on your own size, then by all means you can do that. So yes, it's coming along. The written pattern will go up on the website before it goes up on the channel. But you guys here, I will do a small video vlog, and you guys will be the first to see it. So you guys will go straight over to the website. You can either purchase it there, or you can wait for the pattern to come up on the channel here at Wild Crochet Designs, which I don't know when it's coming up. But it'll go up on the website before. Oh, we're tripping here. It's all tripping. It's skipping, tripping. It's all going all over the place. It'll go up on the website before I do anything on the channel. But you will know first. The minute it goes up, I will do a small video vlog telling you the pattern has just gone up. You've got 24 hours to go and purchase it if you wanted a special deal. After that, it goes back up to its normal price. Yeah. So that is coming, and it's coming very, very soon. The written pattern will be up way before the tutorial goes up here on the channel. We have had a delay on it. The other thing is we do need to finish our jacket before New Year's Eve. We've got our cardigan that we need to finish before New Year's Eve, so I kind of need to put that up first. So can I buy the pattern? Yes, Elaine, you can buy the pattern, but not yet. It's not up on the website yet. I will do a video vlog. You'll see the vlog. It'll say Groovy Threads Cardigan. You won't miss it. The vlog will just be called Groovy Threads Cardigan Vlog, and that will tell you when it goes up. And I will also leave, as you know, whenever I do a video, I post something on Instagram and Facebook. Now, Elaine, I saw your message on Facebook. I haven't had a chance to respond, so I know that you've left that message there. Just read the post. It will say the video vlog for this pattern has gone up. Go and check it out. You have 24 hours before the pattern is back up to its normal price, right? I might accidentally leave it for 48 hours, maybe. But let's say at least 24 hours before you can purchase it at a cheaper price. And I don't know what the price will be yet. I haven't valued it properly yet. I've got to get my business manager in and have a chat with them about it. And then we'll talk price, yeah? But they're relatively, you know what cardigans, the price of cardigans, sweaters, and things are cost. You pretty much know the price. Now, it won't be very expensive, as you know what they usually cost, but I haven't valued it yet, so I can't get the pricing and give you the pricing yet. But I will do the video vlog, and I will post that link straight away on Facebook, and I will talk about it on Instagram as well. You will not miss out. Here is first point of call, YouTube first point of call, then it goes up on Facebook, then it goes up on Instagram, or vice versa. Usually I do Facebook first because it's just quicker for me for the app. The app that I'm on at the time, I do YouTube. Up the top is Facebook. And then I swipe a page and there's Instagram. So it usually goes YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Rosalind! Hi, Rosalind! I didn't mean to yell. What a time, says Green. Hi, Rosalind. Cheers. All right, so moving right along. Speaking of patterns, Middle says, speaking of patterns, we do have to do another thing, but yeah, we can listen to you. We're not doing live antics today again. As I mentioned earlier, I'm so far behind with live antics, so we're going to spend the next few weeks before the new year trying to fit in some of the live antics. And I know between the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, I'm probably not going to get Boxing Day is the day after Christmas Day, by the way, for those of you overseas. I'm probably not going to get time to do any recording around then. People are going to be coming and going in the house. These next 2 weeks, there's going to be so many interruptions. So I'm hoping that I can get a lot of the tutorials out, at least the final part of the jacket by the end of the year. At least a video vlog explaining subscriber of the year, which we're going to talk about in a second. And at least try and get the Groovy Threads cardigan up and finishing the Christmas gear. Now with the Christmas gear, we've got the angel, we've got the star. I'm hoping to do the centerpiece, and there was a couple of more, but I'm not going to say them because I don't know if I'll get time, but we will try. Patterns, I'm still trying to figure out and calculate the total time for a pattern, since some of the patterns I didn't start the time until halfway into the project. All right, Middle, here's what I want to talk to you about. You are on Facebook. Yes, if you're on Facebook, get into one of the crochet groups. Ask the groups. There are other people out there who have another way of you working out the pattern without it sounding too complicated. A lot of them will say 3 times the yarn. That's what a lot will say, because I've done that in the past and that's all I've gotten from there. Some people say 4 times the yarn. Okay, I would join one of those groups if you're not already a part of them, which I'm pretty sure you've got a lot of crochet groups that you're on. Pop a little post up saying, don't show pictures, but just talk about the times you can if you want your work to be out there before pattern goes up. I wouldn't. Just literally say, this is what I want to do. I want to calculate this. What's the best way of doing it so it's not too confusing for me? All right. I would suggest going to those groups and finding out from the groups. What I've put up on my post is as close as I'm going to get for you. The rest, I do have my business, I don't know what you want to call them, business manager, if you will. Someone looks after the finances. I don't look after that. I sit in the corner and make pretty things. I don't know anything about maths in that area. They do all the math for me. So I just kind of sit there and make pretty things. And then I even mentioned once, I said, gee, that's expensive. Why would you charge that much? I'm going to charge my customers that much. And she says, clients, she says to me, Mary, your time is worth it. That's all I want to say. Your time is worth it. Yeah. Remember, if you are working for a business manager, if you're working for someone like a supermarket and they're giving you $25 an hour to do what you do in the supermarket, let's just say it's 25. You would not want to charge yourself less if you were working for your own business, would you? You wouldn't go up in price depending on how professional you are. And you wouldn't want to go down. You wouldn't want to charge yourself less than $1.50 an hour just because you don't want to charge that person for all the hours you put into that job. Remember, the hours that you're putting into that job, you could be doing something else. You could be spending time with your family. You could be going on trips. You could be, I don't know, at a park. You could be at the pool swimming. You could be at the beach. You could be doing personal stuff, but you're not. You're wasting. I say wasting, wasting if you're not getting the right price. You're wasting your time creating if you don't get the right price. That's all I want to say about that. I've said it a million times before. Your time, my time is worth it. If they don't want to pay, then they don't pay. Somebody will pay you for your time. Somebody who understands will pay you for your time. And that's why I don't get a lot of sales, but when I get the sales, I get professional people who do want that product because they understand the amount of hours that goes into it. That's all I want to say about that. Speaking of which, subscriber of the year, as you know, I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, here it is. It fell. I hope nothing fell out. Doesn't matter. I have all the lives to show for it. Subscriber of the year, as you know, I've already done. Look at this. I've already filled up one bag. These are Coles bags, by the way. Filled up another bag. No, I haven't filled it up yet, but I'm going to in a minute, with 3 different items. Now, every time I do a live, there's 3 items that go in there. I didn't do the 3 items on Wednesday, so I missed it. And in this situation, I love this part because this is the part I like. I'm doing my packs. So you're getting the 3 items in the pack of this, that beanie right there. Yeah. You're getting the yarn, the hook, the scissors, the sewing needle. Actually, it's 4 items and the pattern in this pack. And I'm doing a pack there. And not only that, I'm doing the box pack as well. What? So you've got that long scarf that you can make yourself. You've got the beanie that you can make yourself. There are 3 or 4 items in each pack. So that's the 3 items per live. In fact, there's more in there. So it works well. So you now have all the yarn, the hook. You've got scissors. You shouldn't have scissors because I don't like to ship them out, but they're in there. You've got yarn. I'm trying to think of what else you've got. Measuring tapes. I don't know if you've got stitch markers. I can't remember if I put them in. If I didn't, they'll be added when we're ready to do it. Now, what we're doing this for is Subscriber of the Year. Now, what happens with Subscriber of the Year? It's really tough. I've got 4 people so far. Every year I have 2 or 3. This year we've got 4. 4. I have 4 people, and it's very difficult to choose this year, more so than any other year. It's because we've got 26,000 subscribers. And it's really hard to choose from all those beautiful people out there. All you beautiful people out there. Let's have a drink. Green Butterfly says water time. Cheers, everyone. Oh, yes. The Tim Tams as well. I forgot about those. They're definitely in there. You're going to see a video vlog with all of this item, all these items I've put in the bags. You're going to see a video vlog with all those items on the table anyway. It'll be a small vlog, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. No, maybe chatterbox, probably be about 20. But I'm hoping to keep it as short as possible because it's really a video vlog explaining to you guys what is going to be in the pack. Yeah. Now, it gets I'm trying to think of what to call it now. The announcement. The announcement of the final announcement is on New Year's Eve. I do it every year. It's either a short video of 10 minutes or it's about a 2-minute thing where I say so-and-so, there you go. I haven't decided yet. I can't remember what I do every other year. I'm going to have a look at my old ones. Keep it the same. You know what it's like. You kind of think, don't confuse people. Keep it the same. So every year, New Year's Eve, we do Subscriber of the Year, and it's so difficult for me to choose. Now this, as you probably know, Subscriber, oh, Sherry, hi, Sherry. I didn't see you come in there. Hi, darling. As you all know, Subscriber of the Year is someone who's been a part of our channel throughout the year, and I don't just mean on our lives. I don't just mean on sharing our posts or posting on our pages and everything else, but also mean the gear they do outside of YouTube as well. There's a lot of people that do so much outside of YouTube that you don't see. Now, those are the people who also you want to give so much to as well. So I have at least one of those people on that list. So I have 4 people on the list, and one of them is someone who does so much outside of YouTube for us here on the channel. Now, if they're all going to go into a hat in the end, because our hat, as you know, we have our hat. They're all 4 of them are going in there because I'm not going to be able to choose. There is absolutely no way this year I'm going to be able to choose. So if you don't get called out, I'm so sorry. You should do more than 1 subscriber winner if that's hard. No, because it's kind of a little bit unfair, Middle. It's called Subscriber of the Year. It's got to go to 1 person. That's how it works. I have to get more Tim Tams. Oh, Middle wants Tim Tams. Angela, beautiful Angela. Big cyber hug for Angela. I won't touch the phone because I've noticed when I touch the phone or the camera, whatever it is I'm using at the time, it screeches whenever I touch it in the live. So I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to pretend to give you the cyber hug. Angela, if you didn't know, I always say this all the time. Every time Angela gets on, Angela is our longest surviving The longest, I don't know what you want to call it, the longest subscriber I've ever had. She started with us, I think, 6 months into the channel. And 6 months into our channel, I think we're only family and friends anyway. So when she started with us, she was probably one of the first people to subscribe to our channel. So Angela, I love you. Every year she thinks about me in Christmas. She sends me a beautiful card. And this year she had beautiful gifts in there, as we know. Look, Angela, I tell you what, she's so beautiful. If you don't know Angela, there's Angela. There's Angela. Water Time says green. Cheers. That's the end of that cup. So Angela's been with us for a very long time. Certain other subscribers have too. I think there's a lady by the name of Jeanette. And occasionally she gets on, but she's been with us since around the time Angela was. Who else? Oh, there's quite a few of them actually, but I forget. Oh, you love me too? Oh, thanks, Angela. Don't worry, the jacket's coming, darling. I'm sorry. It is a jacket, isn't it? We're calling it a jacket. It's coming, honey. It's coming, darling. Couldn't get it out. So definitely coming before the end of the new year, which is fantastic. Now, you would have one sleeve on so far, and then the other one you should have done on your own. I think that's what we got up to. Yes. When we return and do the next part, we will talk about the front with the ribbing, the sleeves with the ribbing, and it'll all be one big piece. The front will be also down the base as well, so it's going to give you a little bit more length as well. Is this different because you're using your phone? No, this is different because YouTube's been, should I say forcing me? Can I use that word? It's been encouraging me. I'll use the word encouraging me to go vertical and not horizontal. Every time I try to do horizontal, it spins me around and turns me up vertical. And so I have to keep changing it back to horizontal. And then when I start the live, you see it spin around a few times. It's like a yo-yo. And then everything's all upside down and the wrong way around. Having said that, when you look at our little sign, it's the wrong way around. Not YouTube's fault, my fault, because I'm using the front of the phone. Yeah, so it's turned around. But vertical seems to be the way it's asking me to go. So after the new year, I'm going to have a little stand here that we won't need the other stand, because this is a different stand. It's one of those tall ones that sits under my table and comes up through the back of my table, and I pop the phone there. It's my washing machine. Tell me it's finished. You ever heard that noise? I'm thinking, what's that noise? Just tell me it's finished. Can someone take the washing? I'm the only one home. Excuse me, I'm going to go take the washing out. Don't you love it? I planned it on purpose for the washing to finish before the live so I can hang it up. First world problems. Now, moving right along. No, it's asked me to go vertical so many times, and I keep refusing because I don't like vertical. Look how much there is of me. I don't want me in there. But there you go. We're vertical, and I think that's the way we're going to stay at this stage. I'd like to go the other way, but we're vertical. So there we go. Now, moving right along. You've done both, have you, Angela? Yay! We're going to do the border very soon, darling. And then we're done. So excited we can wear our jackets. And especially you, Angela, because it's winter for you guys, isn't it? So you can wear yours straight away. YouTube is being silly and making us miss all the good stuff like yarn, I know, but don't worry, we'll have time to show off more good stuff. The Christmas tree is not always here. We'll start filling up yarn here. Maybe I'll start putting the good yarn further there, the fancy stuff, the dyed stuff right there. And then here it doesn't matter. We'll work it out. There's a way we can work out. There's nothing we can't fix. That's what I say, middle. Everything can be fixed unless it's death. We can't fix that. But other than that, there's nothing we can't fix, yeah? You hear it? Did you hear it? It was cute, wasn't it? It goes, da, 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 da. I'm trying to remember the music. You know, I hear it so many times a day because I have so much washing. I don't know how I end up with so much washing, right? So many times throughout the day, I hear it go. I still can't get the music right. I'll have to make up a song with it. I can't wait. Yes, looks nice on. Ah, you see? And you haven't even popped the border rounds on yet, Angela. Ooh, it's very exciting. It's 20 degrees in Akron. Is that what it's called? Akron, Ohio. 32 is freezing. Yeah, for us, 32, we talk degrees Celsius here. So that's a little bit different than yours. I haven't even started my annual project, have too many things on the go. Look, all I say, Middle, is you have to take your time and do things that's kind of suitable for you. And whatever time that you have, you need to do to suit your time. Does that make any sense? You don't want to overstress yourself with a lot of things because this is where things can get a little bit too much and then you start to get a bit anxious, like I do all the time. Experience is speaking. And Green Butterfly says, cheers again. This is cup number 2. By the way, guys, you guys know on the 8th of January, this is our regulars know this. Our newbies have just joining us now. The 8th of January is somebody's birthday, the lady in the mirror's birthday. On the 8th of January, it lands on a Wednesday. So exciting. You know what that means? It means on the Wednesday, we can do a live. A birthday party live. Why not? Let's have a party on the Wednesday. I reckon it'll be fun. Moving right along. Very cold here, first time in a long time, says Angela. Okay. Cherry B, we had 40-degree heat Celsius here 2 days ago. Oh no, yours is no, you don't have Celsius. You have Fahrenheit. Middle. You don't have Celsius. Doesn't Canada work on Fahrenheit? Because if it's 40 degrees Celsius, it'd be pretty hot. Christmas projects are giving me hives. Too many cute things to make. Oh, I get your hives. Did you forget the hand cream? Oh no, I haven't. Oh, where is it? She's crying now, guys. Oh, here it is. Hello, there's the cream. Here we go. Thank you very much, Fluffs. I didn't forget they're here. Really proud of your jacket, and you should be, Angela. Those squares, you know what? You've done such a great job. I've seen you crochet from day dot until now, and your crochet is looking gorgeous, and I am loving your colors. You so have to share photos when they're done, when it's done. You have to share so many, not one photo. You have to share so many. If you haven't seen Angela's photos of her jacket, how it's coming along, you've got to check her out on Instagram because she's got beautiful colors. I'm loving them. Yes, really proud of your jacket. That's great. No, we use Celsius, and that's minus. There you go, minus 40. Okay, I've got you. Wow, that's very cold. Wow, icy cold. I've seen your jacket, Angela, and it's beautiful. Thanks, Fluffy. I'm glad you have. A lot of people don't know Angela on Instagram. You must check her out because her jacket is looking divine. And she's not finished yet. We still have to do border rounds around the front and the base, and we have to do our ribbing on our wrists. Now, with the ribbing, you're going to have a choice because if you find your sleeve is really long, you can do a very small ribbing, which I'll show you how to do. And if your sleeve is really short, like mine is, you can do a very long ribbing, which is what I'm going to do. So you have options. So exciting. I think I need to add Angela to Instagram, add her. Look, her crocheting is coming along very nicely. What is your Instagram name, Angela? I believe it's the same as what you see there. I don't know what it is, but I can't remember because I've been on her page for a long time. I can't remember. She's on Instagram. All right, so what we're going to do while Angela's sharing and doing whatever she does, we're going to do our hand cream. If you didn't know this, guys, every time I do a live, I pop hand cream on, which is really bad because then I can't touch the lens of the camera. I pop hand cream on, rub it in. We use a lot of thread. Do your elbows as well. Why not? We use a lot of thread. And a lot of yarn can have some really coarse textures, and it can leave your hands very dry. And if you're anything like me and you're over 29, they get even drier, especially in those later years of 29. I'm so naughty, guys. Rub your hand cream in. Yes, thank you, Mary. Yes, all good, Carmen. All good. I take it off at night. We're talking the jacket. You take it off at night. Gonna grab dinner, but you'll be on in the background. Oh, well, I'll be here anyway. I'm not going anywhere. Not today. No one's in the house. It's very quiet. I've got plenty of time here. Now, when you've got your hand cream on, you need to grab your little cuticle oil. These are not expensive products. That is not just a hand cream. That is a vitamin E repair. So if you've got cuts and damages in within your fingers and under your nails there, that is really good for repair. Helps your skin repair very quickly. Look, it's not a genius product, but it does help your skin repair quickly. And you pop your little oil and you pop it over your little cuticle, and your cuticle is that skin right there. You can see the oil there, yeah? And you just massage it in. Massage it in. You don't have to be rough like me. I'm rough. You don't have to be rough. Gonna grab dinner. Yes, yes. I'm leaving split piece. I'm having split piece soup for dinner. Oh, yum, Cherry. Oh, food. And to be fair, I did not have breakfast this morning. And not for anything, I wasn't hungry before the live. And just before the live, literally seconds before the live, as I'm turning it on, I can feel my tummy rumbling, thinking, I'm hungry now. So now I'm extra hungry. This is where you need a chef. Excuse me, chef, can you bring me my breakfast? It would be good to have a chef, wouldn't it? Great nail colour, Mary. Yes, this colour here was matching an outfit I wore because I went out on Saturday night. So yes, it was matching an outfit, but it may come off. It's great for Christmas because it's very bright and bubbly. I could even use that in Easter. Look at those colours for Easter. What? Moving right along. I never eat breakfast. You never eat breakfast, Sherry. Do you know, it's funny? I eat a lot of breakfast. I eat something small for lunch. Then I eat a big dinner, which is bad, which is why I went like this. I went from this to this. It's funny because when I show people my size, my photos, that is, when I was in my 20s, which was only a few months ago, they think, are you sure that's you? You're lying to us. I used to be a size 8, 6 even, tiny here in Australia. Whatever size 6 is in your country, it might be 4 or whatever it is in your country, but I used to be tiny, real tiny. Hard to imagine that this is the same person. And then I wonder why I have puffing out issues, because my body's not used to being this big. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? She's such a whinger. Whinge, nag. Such a whinger. Moving right along, guys. Don't forget, you're getting part 2 of the angel on Monday. We've got the star already. You should have that already. I'm going to make a smaller one and pop it up there. And you are getting the pet bed on Tuesday. I want to sound fancy. Not really. I was 9 out of 10, 9 or 10 in my 20s. Yeah, we were tiny when we were younger, which was only like, a few years ago. Now, the other day, I showed you some yarn from Bendigo Wool and Mills. I just jumped quickly there. Bendigo Wool and Mills. And I said there was 4 skeins in the pack, but I only showed you 3. Well, I did have 4. One fell out of the pack on the floor. This is the skein of yarn that it is. It's more a summer cotton, and it's called Italian clay. I didn't buy it because it's called Italian clay and I'm Italian, right? Well, my backgrounding is Italian. I was born here in Australia, but my background is Italian. I bought it because I wanted to buy a 4-ply, a light 2-weight cotton to make a light top for myself during summer. Now, I don't have time for that this year, so I'm going to have to hold this out. Maybe I'll start creating it, get it ready, pop it up on Instagram and Facebook and everything, and then just get the pattern up on the website, and then we can create it next year if you want, but the pattern will go up on the website. So letting you know that there's something beautiful coming up. And seem to be getting into a lot of pink lately. Like that's the pink we're creating our, oh, I've put the cardigan down and it's gone. We're doing our Groovy Threads cardigan in, yeah? You all know that that pink right there, it is a 10-ply 4-weight cotton from Bendigo Woolen Mills, but you can use whatever 4-ply weight you want. 4-ply, 10-ply, 4-weight that you want. You can use all of the Taylor Swift colours, you know, colour coordination from Taylor Swift dress. Now, I will tell you when to change, and it's basic. It's only a certain amount of rows, and then you just repeat and repeat and repeat. And it doesn't have to marry up. Don't let anyone say, oh, you had to get the brown marry up with the orange. And no, it doesn't have to marry up at the end of the front. All right? Know that it won't marry up. It's really difficult to have it all marrying up at the front. So know that, yeah. But other than that, that's it. That's pretty much it today. That's all I wanted to talk about, I think, today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do want to mention that Subscriber of the Year is coming on New Year's Eve. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Well, that's the announcement. The week before, I will have, it would probably be about the 27th or the 28th. It's not even a week. It's under a week. I will have a video vlog specifically talking about Subscriber of the Year. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Sorry, I was gone for a few minutes. Santa had come in the fire engine. I had to say hi. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you're funny, Elaine. I don't eat breakfast. Well, we're talking about breakfast again. Lots of people talking about breakfast. I love breakfast. I usually have toast. Yesterday I had hard-boiled eggs. Today I'm going to have toast. It's Saturday. I'm going to have toast today. It's Saturday. I'm going to, you know, branch out and have toast. And you know, when I say toast, I don't mean anything fancy. I just mean put a bit of margarine on it, which is so not healthy. And I remember my personal trainer once saying to me, I want to see your food intake for the week. So I was sending photos of the food intake, right? And she says, what was breakfast that day? I said, toast with margarine. What was breakfast the next day? Toast with margarine. What's breakfast the day after? Toast with margarine. And she says, I wonder you're not losing weight. There's no protein in it. You know, there's a little tiny bit of protein in the bread, not much, and a little tiny bit of health. There is healthy. The margarine I use is not margarine. It's a Nutlex, which is made of butter, which is made of nuts. It's made from nuts, right? With a bit of butter, but it's healthier than the normal margarine. But every day she kept saying, I don't know, there's no protein in that breakfast. So I had to change what I was eating, and I only just started changing that recently. Don't you love it? Where are we? Yep. Doesn't he come down your street? No, we don't have that here in Australia, Elaine. We just don't have it. No. If there was a fireman in our street, we'd be panicking. If there was any sort of fireman in our street, we'd be panicking. No, we don't get that. No. You're so lucky. I suppose it depends on the town that you're in. Yep. Hello from Canada. It's winter here, cold today. Marg F. Well, hello, Marg. Another Canadian. We've got Middle Earthians Crochet here. She's also from Canada. She's from, what's it called again? Manitoba. You are missing the joy all over New Jersey. Oh, is that right? Oh, you're so lucky, Elaine. You're so lucky. It just depends on where you're from. If we want anything to do with Santa, we've got to go to the city and pay for it. I know, not really. You can do Maya windows. Or Maya's have these windows that you go to, and they've got a whole lot of Christmas things that your kids can see, and that's nice. But if you want to sit on Santa's lap, not you personally, but your children, to sit on Santa's lap and have a chat with Santa, you got to pay for it. It's not free here. Nothing's free here. Nothing's for free. Welcome, Marg. You sound like you're new to our channel. Welcome. We have a lot of fun. We talk all crochet related items. Sometimes someone's silly, but it's not me. Yeah, it's everyone else. She's done it again, at least one live. In my town where Sam lives, on the Mornington Peninsula, we get the local volunteer fire truck. Oh, I keep missing that chat now. Do the rounds Sunday before Christmas, deliver presents, sorry, and used to toss lollies to the kids. Oh, that's nice. You're very lucky. You're very lucky, Sam. That's not far from us, from where we are, but still, it's not close, but it's not far. So I don't know why we don't do anything here. Maybe they do it further into the city part of where we are, but we're kind of way back. Yeah. Not all crochet. Not all crochet. Who says not all crochet? Sherry, Kathy, what are you talking about? I'm gonna cry. If you mention the word knitting, achoo, I will cry. I'll see you. Oh, Elaine, we'll see you soon, darling. You take care. You take care. Take care. All right, so moving right along. Again, she says moving right along. This time of the year, as you know, things do tend to slow down, so the tutorials will get few and few each week. You might start seeing one a week. Hopefully this week I can finish off the Christmas gear that we're making, or not. And then you'll just start seeing one a week until usually the first 2 weeks of January I take off because it's my birthday the first week. Somebody's birthday. It's the chick in the mirror. It's her birthday in the first week. So I usually take that first week off. But this year, I may have to, we'll see. I know there's a lot of people going to be home. So it's going to be very hard for me to do tutorials this week. What else? What else? What else? I'm going to say, what else? What else? What else? Skippy's in the house. You guys always know the second week of January or the third week of January, I pop a video up telling you what we're going to do throughout the year of the next year and explaining all the projects we have not completed this year. Actually, there's not as many this time. There's not as many. I'm very happy with the outcome. Let's have a quick look. I'll turn the sheet over and have a look. There's a page that I had some details on. Don't look at this writing. This is terrible writing. Whose idea was it? It's disgusting writing. Okay, I'll tell you now what hasn't been done. What's not going to get done by the end of the year. I should do this on a video vlog, but we're running out of time. So we've done Tunisian. Yes. Yay. We've done, we haven't done the vest. The stash busting sweater. We have not done it. Bad Skippy. The key ring holder, lace collar, modesty top, funny videos. Pet bed is being done this week, so that's fine. Top down. We haven't done a top down. We've done the pocket shawl. Very exciting. Bellevue Park top. We haven't done that one. And that's it. That's not too bad. There's not too bad. So in January, I'll explain all the projects that we didn't complete last year, and they are the projects we're going to make first next year. Then we're going to move on to, and I'll talk about those other projects as well in that first video. Now, that video vlog is relatively big. I usually do a small like a small music video part in the beginning where it shows you all the projects we created in 2024 next year, right? So in January, you'll see that. It'll be real quick. It won't be no more than 2 or 3 minutes worth, maybe even less if I rush those pictures through. But I'd like for you to be able to see it. So I'll see you, green butterfly. We'll see you soon, darling. You take care. I'd like for you to be able to see the items in case you're joining us new and you're thinking, well, she's only made the angel, so she can't be that busy, right? But you get to see that video where you see all of the items we've made throughout the year and you think, great, I didn't know she made one of those. Let's go and make one of those. When we do our 10 years here at Wow Crochet Design, which is a few years away, we'll do a 10-year one. Oh, what? It'll just be, maybe have to be 2 videos where there's a lot of tutorials where I'll place just music only and you'll see all the items that we've created on our channel here at Wow Crochet Designs. But that's a long way away. This year, We just passed our 7th year on YouTube. Now, a lot of people probably saying, no, isn't it 8? Well, focus on the fact that I didn't start straight away. I had the channel and I waited 6 months because I was shy. No. I just waited 6 months. It got the business up and running and made sure everything was ready before I started. Had to get myself sorted out. I was a little bit shy at first, but not really, because I'm not nice. I'm not really that type of person who's shy. I'm in your face. You get used to it. Have a good one, everyone. Need to get... Oh, you got to go too, Carmen. To be fair, I'm on my way out as well, guys. So I think it's time to start heading off as well. No way, Mary, you're not that shy. I'm not shy, no. Someone, it's funny because someone said to me, oh, you're so social. You couldn't be classified as one who's a hermit and hides away. Well, guess what, guys? I'm not really that social. I don't like to go out. I go out because I have to most of the times. I have to go grocery shopping. That's the only reason I'll go out during the week. Or I have to go to an appointment. Like this Wednesday, I have an appointment. Don't forget, guys, no live this Wednesday. And things happen. So I'll have to do those things. If I didn't have to do those things, I really wouldn't go out. I'd sit quietly at home. I know that sounds weird when you look at me and you hear me through the live and you think I'm a real chatterbox, which I am. But I'd rather just stay home in my little house, away from the maddening crowd, as they say, and just quiet. You're right next door. Oh, you guys are so close. That's so cute. Oh, it's so cute when you find someone so close. So yeah, I'm not shy, but I'm not in your face either. I really don't like to over socialize. I do during Christmas break because, well, you get to see family you haven't seen for so long, which is good. And then sometimes you get to see family that you saw 2 days before, but you still go to see them anyway. And it's one of those things, Christmas is Christmas. After the Christmas break, after my birthday, really, I pretty much shy away from everybody else. It's so sad, isn't it? Having said that, this January coming is the busiest month I'm going to have ever. So there you go. I was an introvert when younger. You wouldn't know it. You talk to everyone. I'd rather stay home myself. Just give me a hook and yarn. Oh, when you get crochet in your hand. Good morning here, Mary. Have a nice day. Oh, you're going too, are you? Well, I'm heading off too, guys. I wanted to thank everyone for joining us today. Don't forget, there's no live this Wednesday. I'm going to cancel this Wednesday's live. I have no choice. I've got an appointment that I can't change. I forget about these appointments. I plan them a year in advance and they're there. But anyway, never mind. That's the way it goes. And I won't be doing a live this Wednesday. I will actually see everyone Saturday week unless, by popular demand, after I leave a post somewhere, you say you want to see a Thursday live or a Friday live this week at the same time as the Wednesdays. All right. So I will just put it out there. For those of you watching the live after the live, if you want to see a live this Thursday or Friday, which is the 19th or the 20th of December, Melbourne, Australia Day. Remember that if you're overseas, your days will be different. So if you want to see those lives on Thursday or Friday instead of Wednesday this week, let me know. Let me know. One live, not those. One live. Let me know and I will do one. Otherwise, I won't do one till Saturday week. All right. That's pretty much it. Part 2 of your angel coming on Monday. Not part 1, but the pet bed itself is coming Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. I'm keeping open because I haven't decided whether to do a live or whether to do a video for you. My birthday was Wednesday and well, I am way too old. Oh, was it Wednesday? You know what? Before I say goodbye, Linda, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Linda. Happy birthday to you. So far, we've got 2 people saying they'd like to see a Thursday. Don't you like that, Linda? They'd like to see a Thursday video vlog, a Thursday live. I will keep that in mind and I will let you know closer to the date. Otherwise, I will see everyone Saturday morning, 10 a.m. as usual, Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. My name is Mary, and this is Wow Crochet Designs. Ciao for now. Try to be good, yeah? Bye all.